Forget what you know about stealth. This is China's J-20 Mighty Dragon, and it's officially freaking out military planners in Washington. Let's find out why. Is it a cheap clone or a genuine F-22 killer? The answer might shock you. Fact number 1, it is an absolute unit. Seriously, the J-20 is massive, nearly 10 feet longer than the US F-22 Raptor. It's a literal flying whale. But that extra size isn't just for show. It means one thing: massive fuel tanks. We're talking about striking targets deep into the Pacific without even needing mid-air refueling. That is a massive logistical headache for the US Navy. An oversized bird built for an oversized ocean. It's a strategic game changer. Fact 2. The Pentagon thinks it looks a little too familiar. Rumors have swirled for years that China used cyber espionage to blueprint this beast. Back in 2009, Chinese hackers reportedly stole terabytes of data on the F-35. And guess what? The targeting system under the J-20's nose looks almost identical to the F-35's EOTs. Coincidence? Wall Street and Washington don't think so. But give credit where it's due. Those forward canards? That's pure Chinese design. Fact 3. The engine drama was real. For the first decade, the Mighty Dragon was severely underpowered, forced to borrow older Russian technology. But Beijing finally fixed their biggest weakness with a brand new upgrade. Enter the domestic WS-15 engine. This unlocks supercruise, meaning the J-20 can fly at supersonic speeds for hours without burning extra fuel. This puts its speed and raw performance right in the ballpark of America's best. Its primary teeth? The PL-15 radar-guided missile, and it's a terrifying weapon. It's designed to bypass escort fighters and snipe enemy airborne radar planes and refueling tankers from over 150 miles away. If you blind the radar, you win the war. Kill the support network from the shadows, then vanish. Pure stealth doctrine. Fact 5. China is pumping these out at a terrifying speed. While America stopped making the F-22 over a decade ago, Beijing's assembly lines are glowing red hot. Estimates show they've already built over 300 units. That's more than the entire F-22 fleet. So here is the big question for you guys. In a real-world one-on-one dogfight over the Pacific, who takes the crown? The J-20 Mighty Dragon or the US F-22 Raptor? Drop your vote in the comments right now, because the real data might change your mind. Let's look at the tech. The J-20 is newer, meaning its avionics, radar, and helmet-mounted displays are actually a generation ahead of the aging F-22. But the F-22 has thrust-vectoring nozzles, making it unmatched in close-quarters maneuvers. However, modern air combat isn't about World War II-style dogfights anymore. It's all about BVR, beyond visual range. Whoever sees first, shoots first. And that's where the US military relies on its stealth network advantage. But China has built their own system. The J-20 acts as a battlespace commander, sharing targeting data instantly with drone swarms and warships. Its radar-absorbent coating is highly classified and strictly protected by Beijing. In fact, General Kenneth Wilsbach confirmed that US F-35s and Chinese J-20s already had a close encounter over the East China Sea. They were impressed. The US Air Force admitted the Chinese flew it professionally and effectively. But it's not perfect. Western analysts point out that from the rear, the J-20's stealth profile drops significantly. If an enemy gets behind it, it's trouble. Rear aspect stealth is the holy grail of fighter design, and China is still catching up. Still, for its intended mission, which is keeping the US military away from China's coastlines, the J-20 doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be dangerous. And dangerous it is. It completely shatters America's absolute air supremacy. Plus, it's highly cost-effective for China to build. Mass production means they can lose a few in a war and still outnumber the enemy. That's a scary math problem. A ghost in the radar, manufactured on an industrial scale. Welcome to modern warfare. The cockpit layout is pure sci-fi. No old-school buttons, just a giant touchscreen and AI assistance that tells the pilot exactly when to shoot. The AI handles the flying, leaving the pilot to focus purely on the mission. This shifts the balance of power in Asia entirely. For decades, the US operated with zero fear in these skies. Today, that confidence is heavily shaken. The mighty dragon has officially grown its wings, and it's here to stay. The J-20 proves that the monopoly on stealth technology is officially dead. The skies of the 21st century just got a whole lot more crowded and unpredictable. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss a wild tech breakdown. See you next time!